Full time, the Premier League is back and Arsenal have beaten Newcastle by 2-0. Very controlled performance, very assured, just what we needed. 3 points and up to third in the table, into the Champions League places and crucially above Tottenham Hotspur as well. What an amazing turnaround it's been in terms of, clawing back the lead that they had. And overhauling them. There are now 7 games to go and we are 2 points clear of our North London rivals. Helped in no part by a terrible run of form from them, including a quite hilarious defeat at Anfield at the weekend. No shame in losing to Liverpool, of course. We got absolutely smashed there. But there was something almost funnier, I would say, about the manner of their loss and the way they conceded that crucial second goal. Anyway, to tonight's game, I just thought Arsenal were very measured throughout. They went with 1 striker but 3 at the back, and there were some big absentees. Koscielny was out, Xhaka out, and Aubameyang started on the bench after a bout of illness. I was worried about if we might miss Xhaka in the middle of the park, but I have to say, Aaron Ramsey, who was captain, who played central midfield tonight, was absolutely outstanding. I thought it was a really mature midfield display from him. I thought he was sensible in terms of his territory on the field. I thought he was intelligent in terms of his use of the ball. He might have had 2 goals. Of course, there was a refereeing decision that robbed him of the first, but the way he took the goal that did count was fantastic on his left side. Just caressed the ball into the far corner. And I think, one of the big headlines coming out tonight will be about his injury. Unai Emery says it's a small injury. I think every single Arsenal fan will be hoping that is the case, because the way he's playing right now, he's set to be a hugely important figure between now and the end of the season, particularly in those crucial away games. Alongside him, Guendouzi, I thought, had a busy performance. It was almost like there was kind of a refereeing amnesty on Guendouzi. The opposition got away with a lot on him, and he got away with a fair amount too on the opposition. Probably a good game for his development in that respect. Certainly a physical test up against former Arsenal man Isaac Hayden, among others. We had the back 3. Socrates at the heart of it, I thought was very good. Monreal, very good. Mustafi, I have to say, in the second half, put in a really strong performance. In the first half, I was disappointed with his use of the ball. I think under instruction, he looks long quite often, but he's not great passing over long distance, and a lot of those long balls look kind of aimless and helpless. But defensively, he was decent, and there was a couple of really good crunching tackles in that second half. The wing-backs, Maitland-Niles and Kolasinac, I thought were both good. Maitland-Niles grew into the game again. I think that was a bit of a pattern for him, that he improves over the course of 90 minutes. Iwobi was busy and bright. Ozil, also good use of the ball. One fantastic pass for Aubameyang when he came on in the second half. And what about that link-up between Aubameyang and Lacazette for the crucial goal? And I've said crucial a lot tonight, but I think that tells you a lot about this game. We needed to win it, and we did. But the second goal was really the one that settled us. And because Newcastle, although they didn't really threaten Bernd Leno's goal, he'll be delighted with another clean sheet, they had a bit more possession in the second half, and there was a bit of nerves in the stadium, because I think we know with these away games to come, these home games, we have to win them. There's no debate about that. But Lacazette, the 1-2 with Aubameyang, and a fantastic finish, and that calmed everybody down, and he absolutely deserved that. Lacazette, another really good all-round centre-forward display from him. And when you do go with one up top, you can see the logic of going with him as the one. Okay, maybe illness played its part tonight, but he is so good at closing the space, pressing, bringing others into play. So I thought it was a really top performance from Lacazette. And look, we did what we needed to do. Spurs lost this weekend. United and Chelsea got their wins by quite narrow margins in the end, particularly Chelsea. They really made a hell of an escape at Cardiff. I suppose the one positive thing about that is you got to see Neil Warnock be very upset. But I think there are twists and turns ahead in this race for the top 4, race for third, that we're very, very, very much in now. I mean, we're the front runners. But I think this squad, more than at any other stage of the season, is prepared for those twists and turns. I think we've got a much more solid base. If you look back over the last 10 games or so, our defensive record's been much better. I think Bernd Leno's in his best spell of the season. I think Socrates is in his best spell of the season. I think Monreal's in his best spell of the season. Hopefully those injuries, Koscielny, Xhaka, Ramsey as well, prove to be nothing more than little sort of short-term knocks, because we are going to need those players back. I'm just looking ahead on the fixture list. It's Everton away on Sunday. that's a big game, one of our toughest remaining games this season. If we go there and get something positive, I think we'll all believe that third is really on. Anyway, great to get the win under belt. Great to see the football back for a start. I have really, really missed it. And I'll speak to you again on Sunday. Cheers. Bye-bye.